Welcome to episode number 1 of the Unnamed Podcast. I'm Marie Anarchy, here with...
Anarchy.
I want to talk about my TikTok first.
Let's talk about it.
Because the fight for it was so fucking long. Because we started off with my viral video that went about as viral as Gamers Come Out to Play.
Mm-hmm.
Probably even more.
Yeah, definitely more. I saw it pop up way more places than the Gamers Come Out to Play video.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I know it went viral on iFunny, and from what I've seen, that's how memes get picked up really quickly.
Yeah.
It starts on iFunny and then it spreads to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But because it was cut and edited from a meme, no one knew it was an April Fool's joke.
Yep.
So it started going really viral, but the problem with that is I was getting like hundreds of people to my page, and all of them thought I was quitting, and I got a lot of followers from people that assumed I was quitting, and then would get pissed at me that I didn't quit.
Yeah.
So then I got banned. I just woke up right before we went to work. We were actually on the way to work.
Yeah, we were on the way to work when you found out.
Yeah. And I had opened my phone, opened TikTok, and it just said I was banned. And I couldn't appeal it.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do anything. So I freaked out, had a little meltdown right before work.
A little bit at work.
Just a little. Couldn't figure it out. What? It was like a month. It was a
Easily.
full month. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
They wouldn't get back to me. I had to tweet at them, like spam tweet, to get any response. They finally got back to me and told me it was age-related, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my god, that was it. The whole time it was age-related. That's easy. So I just sent in my ID. Cut to 2 weeks later. They still haven't gotten back to me.
Yep.
I get upset. Spam them. And they finally unbanned me. I had it back for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks of my fame
Yeah,
building.
2 or 3.
I think it was almost exactly at 2.
Maybe.
But everyone was excited that I finally got my account back. And I started building followers again. Then I posted a video in my swimsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Edited.
It was very cute, by the way.
Thank you. I think it got about 10,000 views before it was taken down for violating community guidelines. But I opened the video because you can see the stats on it when that happens. I couldn't. It was a blank page. And I was really confused because it was like that for over 24 hours. So I thought it was my phone, but it was just the video itself. So I tried to figure it out. I didn't really care because it wasn't loading. So I was like, whatever. It didn't get a whole lot of views. So I wasn't too concerned about it. And then I was in the process of using TikTok. I was scrolling. And it said I got banned.
Yeah.
And I'm just like... At that point, I had already, like, grieved losing TikTok. I mean, literally grieved. And...
She was upset with it, like, the entire time. She had just started to get back over it once she got her account back.
Yeah. So, I got banned. Again. This time, I knew it wasn't age-related because it gave me the option to appeal. I didn't know why they had banned me. I had assumed it was that video because I, quote-unquote, violated community guidelines with it. So I was like, that's the only way I could have been banned, right? So the problem with that is I've posted that swimsuit on TikTok before. And it didn't go as viral, quote unquote, but it definitely gained traction, and I didn't get banned or even violated community guidelines for that.
The only thing I could think of is because you only saw that bathing suit for a split second, so you couldn't quite make out what it was. Because it was kind of a skin tone bathing suit.
That's true.
So at first glance, it did kind of look like you were naked.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But
I thought it would be fine because everybody else posts fucking teasing pictures like that.
Exactly, and one of our coworkers, I was talking to her about it, and she brought up the fact that she was on TikTok yesterday and saw, I don't think I told you this.
Mm-mm.
She told me that she saw a TikTok of 2 kids getting bullied and, like, ended up dying somehow.
What the fuck?
And they didn't get banned or anything. The person who bullied them didn't get banned. And she was like, how does that guy not get banned and not her?
Wow.
So, you know, I was still going through the grieving process. I had stopped being sad about it and kind of moved on to anger.
Mm-hmm.
But I was already finishing grieving. So by the time I had accepted that I wasn't getting it back, I had gotten it back, but it wasn't for very long. So it didn't matter to me the second time.
Mm-hmm.
But I tried to appeal it. I emailed them. The robot kept messaging me back and, you know, was like, no, we can't do anything because you violated community guidelines with nudity. So I kept emailing them over and over and over, different ways. And an actual person got back to me and said, no, we are not reopening your account. You are banned forever.
Yeah.
So at that point, I wasn't upset anymore. So I just kind of shrugged my shoulders like, TikTok is already toxic.
Yeah.
It's so toxic. And even the people that use TikTok agree that it's toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Because random people are getting banned for no reason. Like, little kids that post, I don't know, like Fortnite dancing videos.
Yeah.
They get banned.
One thing that really bothers me with TikTok is their age verification.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because, like, yeah, you have to enter your quote-unquote birthday, but I still see tons of kids on there that are, like, 10, sometimes even younger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the hell are you doing on this app?
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot like Facebook, you know, where, like, a 5-year-old can make a Facebook,
mm-hmm.
but they set their age to, like, 95.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like a lot of kids do the same thing with TikTok. And the only reason I wanted to go on TikTok for so long was because it's the biggest app in the entire world. It's the biggest social media in the entire world. There's over 1 billion people on TikTok right now.
Yeah, the only thing that's bigger right now is, I think, Facebook and Twitter.
I think TikTok passed that.
Mm-mm.
Really?
Yeah. Facebook's at like 2 billion, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'll fact check that while you talk.
Okay. But it was kind of relieving, honestly, that I lost it in a fucked up way because, I mean, I had like 3,000 videos on there. I had memories on there that I can't get back. I couldn't download any of the media. It was just there and then poof, it was gone. All of that progress for the past, 2.5 years, immediately gone overnight.
Okay, so there's 2.9 billion people on Facebook right now.
Okay. But are those active accounts or are those dead accounts?
I'm sure a lot of them are dead accounts.
I think that's the difference between TikTok and Facebook, is that
Maybe.
a lot of those are active accounts.
There's 1 billion, it says monthly active users, but I'm not so sure that's right.
Those could be bots.
Yeah.
Those could be active bots.
Or they could be lying about their numbers there a little bit.
Yeah. But it was disappointing because, you know, I had built a fan base.
No,
like, I had built
450 on Twitter.
How many on Twitter?
450 million on Twitter. So
not even half
it is
a million?
bigger on Twitter, yeah.
Whoa.
But those are the active users, too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which, I've noticed on Twitter, it's mostly adults.
Yeah, I think it was because when it got popular,
Mm-hmm.
those people were younger.
Yeah.
But now no one really I don't use Twitter, really.
Yeah.
I use Instagram. And it seems like that's the age gap.
Yeah.
Older people get on Facebook, Twitter. Younger people get on Instagram, TikTok.
See, I've kind of started laying off Facebook unless it's Facebook Marketplace. But I'm active on Twitter, but I don't really post anything. I just kind of look at it. And same goes for Instagram, unless it's my main account, and then it's just car shit.
I think Facebook Marketplace is a lot like Wish for me.
Yeah.
You know, I fall down a hole.
I do too.
I can't even have the app Wish anymore. I wish I could see how many.
It's addicting.
It is addicting.
Because I can literally look for anything that I want to buy right now, and it will be on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, exactly. And it could be closed, too.
Yeah.
Like, our neighbor could have something on there. And
they probably do.
It could be $500, but I'd be like, ooh, but they're right next door.
Yeah.
What a steal.
We don't have to go and get it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. No gas prices? That's so cheap.
No shipping costs?
It would probably get lost in the mail anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like that has to be all over the world. That can't just be in the U.S.
I have no idea.
It seems like they're all messed up right now.
USPS is kind of screwed up right now, though.
USPS has always been messed up.
Yeah.
Always.
But they've gotten so much worse after COVID.
Oh, you're right.
COVID really screwed USPS up.
That's true, yeah. I don't know what changed.
I have no idea.
But you're right. That is about the time that happened.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit went downhill after COVID.
Yeah.
Though. A lot of things had to change.
I feel like a lot of things have gotten better, though.
Yeah.
I don't think social media is as toxic as it was before. I could be wrong, because it's been so long ago.
I agree with you, because we were all stuck inside.
Yeah.
So we all kind of had to get together as a community. That's why TikTok was so great when it was.
Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of people, you know how TikTok back in the day used to be like really cringy?
Yeah, it still is.
I think, well, yeah, it is really cringy. But I think the thing that really changed from, ew, you use TikTok? That's so cringy, to, oh yeah, I also have a TikTok, but I don't use it, was COVID. I think everyone just got on TikTok, quote unquote, tried it out.
Yeah.
And
they
now,
fell down the rabbit hole of just scrolling mindlessly through videos like everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. Depending on what you like, I think it's also if you watch a video more than 3 seconds, it'll assume you like it.
Yeah.
And it'll keep showing you more stuff like that. And I think it's all equal. Like, if you share, if you like, anything like that, it'll have the same effect. It's not going to be like, oh, she liked this instead of sharing it, so that's higher up on the tier. I don't think that's how it works.
No.
I think they're just like, oh, she liked it, so I should show you more stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that can be really bad.
It can be.
I mean, we were talking about this yesterday, that, like, sad people get sad stuff.
Yep.
Manic people get manic stuff. It can be really good for positive support, but it can also be really bad. And that's another reason why I don't think, younger kids should have accounts.
That's part of the reason why I don't, well, I haven't used iFunny in damn near 10 years, but that's why I don't use it anymore, because I fell down a depressive rabbit hole, and it just got worse and worse and worse because I kept finding more and more depressing content that I related to, so I would like it, and they would show me more, and
yeah, exactly.
It just goes on.
Yeah, and I noticed that on TikTok specifically, there's so many people on there posting so many videos. There's so many different For You pages that you could get.
Yeah.
So, like, mine's nuts. I can have something really sad talking about this chick that cheated on this really nice guy, and I'll scroll one video and it's a guy in a star costume dancing.
That's also true.
So, I mean, it'll match your personality, but
yeah, yours is all over the place.
Yeah, yours is like all cars.
I get cars, furries, and cars and furries.
Yeah, that's it.
Sometimes dogs.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I have seen, but that's rare.
Yeah.
That's really rare.
I stopped liking the dog videos as much, though, so I didn't see them. Because it just makes me want a dog even more.
Yeah. I don't want to get a dog until we have, like, our own place.
Yeah.
Because we're in an apartment right now. And I don't, you know...
Yeah, once we have an actual house with a yard and shit that he can run around in,
Yeah.
then I think it's time to start thinking about one.
Yeah, I definitely want a backyard when we get a dog.
Yeah.
Like, I want a backyard first, so we can have, like, a dog door.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'd be able to walk it.
Yeah.
I would just be too lazy. But if you could run outside and do whatever you wanted and come back in. I just want, like, a couch buddy. You know, a bigger dog, not huge, but, like, German Shepherd, lab-sized. A dog that'll sit down and watch Stranger Things with us.
Yeah.
You know? But, like, we look over and it, like, eye level, makes eye contact.
Or he looks over and all you see is the whites of his eyes.
Yeah. Oh, man, I miss having a dog.
Me too.
Sam is nice, at least.
Yeah.
He's huge. We have to get him weighed. We have to get a scale.
Yeah.
We have to,
We
because...
need to scale really bad anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I have gained 15 pounds. No, not 15.
10?
Probably about 10.
I think it's
Because
10.
I think I got down to 175 and now I'm 185 again.
It's because you started soda. It's
I
'cause
know.
You started drinking soda again. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on you.
The last time I quit drinking soda, I didn't feel any better. Or at least I don't think I did.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't feel any change?
No.
You just feel more tired?
Yeah. I've noticed the weight gain,
Yeah.
but that's it.
You didn't feel like
I
you
did
were
not
losing
feel...
weight?
No.
Maybe it has to do with diet changes, too.
It could be, because we don't really eat the greatest.
Yeah. What was I at? 135?
Something like that.
I wonder how much weight I would lose if I stopped drinking soda.
And I only lost 10 pounds.
Yeah,
But you drink a lot more soda than I do.
I drink a lot.
I have maybe 1 or 2 a day still.
I think I can have like 4 a day.
Mm-hmm.
On the weekends when I'm not working and I can just throw them back, I have 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. And
Like your Dr. Pepper right here.
Yeah, it's always Dr. Pepper, which I think is one of the worst you can have.
Probably.
I
Besides
know that,
Mountain Dew anyway. I think Mountain Dew is worse.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Mountain Dew is top. Maybe Coke.
Maybe.
Coke is like battery acid. Coke is
good, though.
terrifying. It is good. It's good battery acid. I mean, Dr. Pepper is just carbonated syrup.
Yeah.
It tastes exactly like it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like barbecue syrup.
It's barbecue water.
It does. It tastes like carbonated barbecue water. It's good. It's like the perfect thing to pair with like a steak or ribs or something.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, what are we doing for my birthday?
I think I'm gonna take you out to get barbecue.
Where?
Barbecues.
I do like barbecues.
It is
Barbecues is
good.
really good. I might get pulled pork.
Yeah.
'Cause barbecue's pulled pork, I think honestly is
I don't
better
think
than
I've
their
had
ribs.
it.
Their pulled pork?
Mm-hmm.
I got it last time.
I don't think I tried it.
We're getting pulled pork then.
Okay. Because their brisket was so good, though.
Oh, I might get the brisket. It is good. What if we posted every other podcast on the Patreon?
That'd be cool.
So, because I want to do a weekly podcast, you know?
So for everybody else, it would just be bi-weekly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That would work.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Or we could, like, leave the really, really juicy topics for Patreon.
That also works. I guess that could kind of go in hand with every other week, though, because we could do the juicy topics on, like, all the even podcasts.
Yeah.
And then we post all the odd podcasts on YouTube and stuff. I do want to post more on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because now that I don't have TikTok, I don't really have videos like that coming out. And I don't have a place to record YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So,
maybe that's what we could do with that corner over there.
Yeah, because I don't want it just to be a workstation.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a TikTok station, but I don't have TikTok anymore.
Well, we'll just make it really nice, because in a small enough area, it won't really echo anywhere either. So we could get some of, like, the sound tiles or something.
Ooh, that's true. I've seen people
RGB
just
it
use,
out.
like, blackout curtains on the walls, though.
Yeah, that could work, too.
Because they're cheaper.
Yeah, and we're also in an apartment with flat paint, so it won't screw up the wall.
Aren't those black tiles, aren't they, like, super expensive per tile?
I have no idea. I haven't really looked into them.
It's been a long time since I looked into them, but I swear they were super expensive per tile. For the good ones, at least, like ones Markiplier used.
It's also a small enough room to where we could probably put a rug on the entire fucking room.
That's also true. Oh, that would look so nice.
It would.
But if I want to keep making fursuits, it's better to have a hard floor. But also,
maybe we'll just do it half and half then.
Yeah, because I'm conflicted about that, because it's easier to clean it up off the floor when we can just sweep it up. But also, every time I sweep it up,
it gets everywhere.
It does get everywhere. It's all in the air. Even if all the fans are off, it poofs in the air. And I don't wear a mask. That's already bad enough.
Yeah.
Probably gonna die of cancer.
Probably.
And it makes you cough.
It does. Very bad.
Yeah.
Synthetic fur is not good for you. Put on a mask or something while you're cutting it.
Yeah. Especially when you're cutting it.
Yeah.
Especially when I cut the beaver, the really short fur, because I cut it, and because it's so short, whenever I cut it, when I pry it apart, it poofs really bad, but it's within arm's length. So it poofs in my face.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It's kind of funny sometimes. Because I'll look over and I'll hear, bleh, bleh, bleh.
You never told me that.
It's really cute.
I hate it. Hate that.
I'll get it on video next time.
Please do not. I was actually thinking about doing this podcast on video. But that freaks me out.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's just one of those things where as soon as you dip your toes in the water, it'll get better.
Yeah.
Because that's how it was with TikTok. It was really weird and awkward to start out.
I remember you didn't even want to tell me about your account at first.
It was still cringy back then.
Yeah.
And being a furry on TikTok in 2019, you couldn't get more cringy than that.
Yeah.
I think the only thing cringier it would be if I did like a Fortnite dance. If I default danced.
You basically did sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I did.
I don't know, my videos were pretty bad.
They were just badly edited.
No, they were also bad.
You still have your account at least.
Yeah, if you guys want to go look at it, it's at Anarchy.
There's no underscore, is there?
I don't think so.
Okay.
If there is, add one in the middle. If there's not, then don't add one.
That works.
Some of my stuff isn't really 18 plus, but it is for mature audiences.
I don't know. I feel like it's just
okay,
edgy content.
It is shitty 13-year-old humor.
It's edgy content for like mid-teenagers.
Yeah.
Which is our humor still.
It is.
I mean, you don't like loud humor as much, but it's hilarious when I'm sitting down on the couch and we're just watching meme compilations or something, and like bass boosted someone screaming the word beans is fucking hilarious to me.
I still don't think this is so funny.
I can't describe why it's funny. It's so fucking stupid, but it's hilarious.
I'm not that much older than you, but I think that may be the age difference there.
Yeah. Yeah, are you a 90s kid?
Barely. I wouldn't even call myself one.
No. Anyone born...
After 95.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. After 95, like, middle to end of 90s, don't count.
I feel like if you are born from 85 to 95, you can be considered a 90s kid because you
Yes.
will remember the 90s.
Yeah, you weren't
You won't
cognizant.
remember the leftover shit from the 90s.
Yeah, you weren't cognizant if you were born in 95.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
Like, I remember the leftovers, like Rugrats and shit like that,
Yeah.
that were still airing in the early 2000s. I don't remember shit from 98 because that's when I was fucking born.
Exactly. You know, I feel like a lot of that bled over into the 2000s anyway.
Yeah, it did.
If you're a 90s kid,
Mm-hmm.
that's like a 15-year span.
Yeah.
All of the 90s, partially the 2000s,
Mm-hmm.
probably up until 2006,
Yeah.
2007 would be where
Because I think
would
that's when most of the actual shows from the 90s kind of stopped.
Yeah, like that's when the good side of SpongeBob stopped.
Yeah.
I think it was season 4. Whenever season 4 of SpongeBob came
Mhm.
out, that was like...
I think that was 2004.
Was it?
It was 2003 or 4 because SpongeBob came out in 99.
Did it really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. See, that's why it's good. 'Cause
I'm
it's
older
still
than
that edgy
SpongeBob.
humor. Ew, you are. It's gross. You're too old.
I remember being dumbfounded by that on the 10th anniversary of SpongeBob because I saw shit in the store for it. And it was since 99. I'm like, wait a minute, I was born in 98. You mean my parents didn't watch that?
I feel incredibly lucky that I was born when I was.
Mm-hmm.
Because I sat down and watched Rugrats and SpongeBob. I didn't sit down and watch, what's that pirate show? I think it's on Nick Jr.
Pirate show.
It's so stupid.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
Oh my god, how did you know that?
Because Tori's watched it.
Oh. Yeah, that. I mean, there was literally an episode where they said, good pirates don't steal. And everyone was like, what? It's fucking stupid.
If you don't steal, then you're just bad at being a pirate.
Yeah? That doesn't count as being a pirate.
Arrgh.
That's just being a regular citizen.
Mm-hmm. Not
On a
stealing
boat.
that. Yeah.
Dressed up as a pirate. There's no way pirates dress like that.
No.
Did they used to dress like that?
I'm sure at one point they did.
There's no way. There's no way.
But I think it was mostly the higher end pirates and shit. Like the people who used to be in the Navy in the 1600s or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. I
We
can't...
are not pirate experts, by the way.
No, very clearly. Oh no, I studied 30 years about pirates. It's my specialty. But just every time I think of realistic pirates,
Mm-hmm.
I go back to Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like it would
I
be.
am the captain now.
Look at me, Irish. That's what I feel like it would be. Just if you're in the middle of the ocean trying to steal from a boat, yeah, I feel like your clothes would be kind of
But they
dingy.
don't have pirate hats.
That's stupid.
And that's kind of upsetting. Can we just find bunches of pirate groups and send them pirate hats?
That would be awesome.
But the cheesy
Neverland
costume
pirate
store giant foam pirate hats.
Yes. The ones that are borderlining on cowboy hats.
Yeah.
But with an anchor in the middle.
Yes.
Same with eye patches. We have to send out eye patches.
Yes, please.
And big fluffy beards.
If you are a pirate, drop it down in the comments.
Comment, and subscribe if you're a pirate. Oh my god, that'd be awesome. I should do that on my Patreon. Because, they send out gifts every 3rd, 6th, 9th, and 12th month.
Mm-hmm.
You should do that with, pirate themes.
That would be really funny.
That would be awesome. But it has to be totally random.
Yeah.
They can't see that I'm doing that. They'd receive, a cute sticker,
Mm-hmm.
and then 3 months after that,
What if
they'd
it
get a
was
cute
Marie with a
badge.
pirate hat?
That'd be pretty cute.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it should be just a pirate outfit with no context.
Mearg.
Mearg. I hate that. Don't say that anymore. Oh, going back to the TikTok.
Uh-oh.
The new TikTok I made to explain everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because, after I made that new account,
Mm-hmm.
I only wanted to post that one video. a lot of people found it.
Yeah.
I'm up to 13,000 views.
Seriously?
Yes, 13,000 views.
What was it this morning?
12,000?
Jesus.
It's because I changed my name on there to what it was previously.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
change my ad because I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because my ad is banned. But you can change your name, like your
Mm-hmm.
username, separate from your ad. I changed it back to what it was originally.
Mm-hmm.
So people started looking me up and they'd find that account. So then they'd watch literally the only video on there. And then people started looking back to what it was originally.
Mm-hmm.
So people started looking me up and they'd find that account. So then they'd watch literally the only video on there. And
Sorry if you heard that. That was our cat jumping on the couch.
if they looked at the only video on there, they'd see me.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I saw, a lot of people didn't know that was me in the beginning. Like,
Yeah, they did that last time too. They thought you were fake.
oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to play it off like that. I didn't think I'd be able to succeed. Because I wanted to grab people's attention by making it seem like I disappeared, which I did. But
not on purpose.
yeah, exactly. I made it seem like a true crime story,
Mm-hmm.
but I was just describing what happened,
Yeah.
just in like a slightly different setting. So I was like, this is the story of Marie Anarchy, the person who disappeared overnight. That doesn't sound like I was banned. That sounds like I went missing.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the end of the video, people expected me to say, I don't know, she's dead, I guess, something like that. But when I switched the camera to be like, surprise, that's me. That was me. I went missing. I was banned.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people were very surprised by that. And I didn't think people would be so surprised, but I think that's why it got so popular.
Yeah.
Because people thought I was dead, and then they realized that it was me, and then they were like, oh my god, not only is she not dead, she's back on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind
For
of...
one last time, anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's annoying. Because a lot of the comments I'm getting, people even, DMing me. People are DMing me and commenting that they can't believe I quit and that I gave up too easily. I was like, you don't understand.
Yeah, you lost that account 3 times now.
Yeah.
Because you lost your backup, too.
That's true. And I've had close calls before. But specifically one person was like, I can't believe
I remember
you
seeing
gave in.
that.
Yeah, I can't believe you gave in.
Because...
I'm kind of disappointed in you. But I was like, you don't understand. I've been fighting daily.
Mm-hmm.
Not even joking. Fighting daily. Non-stop. For 2.5 years. For a war that never ends.
And the sad part is that they thought you were talking about the trolls.
Yeah, exactly.
And it had nothing to do with that. It was literally just you giving up because the platform is not allowing you to post what you want.
Yeah, exactly. I had
Even though you're following their rules.
And the fact that people... I've seen full frontal nudity on TikTok before. And it's not like, oh, they just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've seen videos and profiles that have been up for months.
Yeah.
And the fact that I got banned for my swimsuit, it's just dumb. It's dumb. And the fact that I still messaged them and was like, no, I can prove it to you that it was my swimsuit, they were like, I don't care.
Maybe they banned you because they wanted to see the rest.
Probably. I mean, it kind of is interesting that, a week after that happened, I got a request for, what, $300?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. How cheap do they think I am? No, it's ridiculous. It is relieving at the same time, though. Because I made a whole community on there, but I learned the hard way that not a lot of that community really cares about me. They just had the convenience of seeing me on TikTok. I mean, I have a lot of people still in my community, but that's less than 500 people.
Yeah.
Compared to 72,000 followers.
And I think most of the people who liked your videos and commented were also furries that you got put into their algorithm.
Exactly.
They would follow you, but if they're anything like me or you, we don't really go and look at the pages that we follow.
That's true.
I'll see them pop up on my For You page, but I'll never really go over to the following page because I've already seen most of what they have to offer.
That's true. And a lot of people assumed because that original video where I said I quit being a furry, a lot of people assumed I meant that when I posted this new video on my new account.
Yeah.
But that's not what I meant. I'm not even deleting my account. I'm just never posting on TikTok again.
Yeah.
I'm still on TikTok daily because it's hilarious. But I'm never posting on there again.
Yeah.
Because it's just too toxic. The mob mentality is insane.
Yeah, it is.
I think the only platform that has it worse than that is Twitter. And Twitter is toxic.
Twitter is toxic, but I feel like it's in a different way.
What do you mean?
Because, say furry Twitter, for example. I see furries hating on other furries.
Yeah.
On Twitter, I see 11-year-olds hating on furries.
Yeah?
Who aren't furries.
That's true.
And I think it's hilarious because as soon as your account got banned, when people were looking for you, all of your hate came to me.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that.
On my account, it was on my video where I said that your account got banned.
Yeah.
There is hundreds of comments on there talking about you.
Hundreds?
Really? I don't know if it's hundreds, but it's
Still.
at least 800.
Jeez.
And they're all like, oh yeah, good, she should be banned, blah, 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 blah.
I noticed the reason they're commenting on that video specifically is because when they search up my username, because you know when you download a TikTok, it'll have your watermark from whoever you downloaded it from. The people that went really viral and posted that meme, it still had my watermark on it.
Yeah, it did.
So people were looking up my username. And when you posted that video, you tagged me in it.
Yeah, and I think also because your name is in my bio.
Oh, that's true. So your account probably came up too.
Another comment that stood out to me and I thought was hilarious is, she has a boyfriend. Stop trying. I am the boyfriend.
Yeah. I didn't realize how many people didn't know we were dating. They knew I was dating.
Yeah.
They didn't know it was you.
I think it's because I dropped off the face of the earth in 2020. I stopped making videos around April. I have a few after that, but not many.
That's true. Why was that? Were you in the middle of a move? I think
No, not in 2020. That was because I finally started getting the money to work on my car, and that's my main hobby, and furries are my secondary hobby. So that kind of took over.
That's true. I don't blame you though, because I feel bad because I always had the fame, and people would just kind of leak over to you.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about it before. It's kind of a running joke between us that, oh my god, is that Marie Anarchy and Marie Anarchy's boyfriend? No one knows you by name.
And I think it's even more funny because I had the Anarchy name first.
Yeah, that's right.
We came up with it together, but I still ran with that longer than you had Marie the house cat.
Yeah. You had it for a long time.
Yeah.
You had actually helped me design Marie.
Yeah.
I think you were the person that came up with her eyes, and that's her most distinguishing feature.
Yeah, because otherwise she's just another white and gray cat.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just so tired of people being like, well, that doesn't look like a cat. That I kind of agreed.
Yeah, you just kind of were like, yeah, now she's a fox cat, and now she's just a fox.
It's just easier to say she's an Arctic fox.
It's just, I have a problem with it because Marie started off as a cat.
Yeah.
So my brain is just hardwired now to think
She's
Marie's a cat.
Yeah.
And I see a cat in her.
She definitely has cat characteristics.
Yeah.
She doesn't have, like, you know, in the furry fandom, for the most part, foxes are all the same.
Yeah.
Flirty would be a good word for it.
And Marie is, in my opinion, very flirty.
Yeah, but in a
the
different
character
way.
is.
Yeah, I feel like it's a different way, though.
Yeah. Because Arrow, he started out as a Fulf, because I couldn't let that go of my original Sona. And now he is just a fox, because I gave up. I was like, okay, the only reason I'm saying he's a Fulf is because people say foxes are bottoms. And I got tired of that. So I was like, fuck it. He's a fox now. Because he was supposed to be one. And he has fox markings. He has fox-like features. He acts like a fox. He's a fox.
Yeah, I think that's what happened with Marie, too. Because so many people confused her with a fox.
Yeah.
I was like,
or a bunny.
Yeah, or a bunny. That pisses me off. She doesn't even have bunny ears. Why do people think she's a bunny?
I think it's just because she's white and has big ears.
That's stupid.
I know.
A lot of white things have giant ears.
Mm-hmm.
Huskies.
Huskies.
I mean...
Bolt.
Yeah, Bolt. Exactly. It's irritating.
Like, I can see why they think she's a fox. Because most furries are foxes, and she has kind of a long snout for a cat.
Yeah, she has a very long muzzle.
It is a very good base, though.
It is.
I feel like it needs to be a little more cat-like if it were to be a cat.
Yeah. But I've accepted that she's a fox. I just default to saying she's an Arctic fox.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at with Arrow, because he's also a white fox.
Thinking about it now, thinking about changing her muzzle to something shorter, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I think she looks better with a long muzzle. Yeah. It's kind of her thing.
I'd like to see her with, like, an actual fox base.
It's upsetting because I love her. I love her so much. I love her character design.
Yeah.
But she's mostly white.
Yeah.
And that is a nightmare at a con.
I feel like keeping a white suit clean, though, would be really, like, impressive, though.
Yeah.
Like, people would look at it and be like, oh my god, that's so clean. Especially because, like, her hands and her feet are also gray. So
yeah, but light gray.
Yeah, but it still doesn't stain the same as white does.
That's true.
Because, like, Arrow is stained completely right now. We need to remake him before Megaplex.
I'm not worried about it.
I'm not either. We've got a month.
Yeah, we have a whole month.
Yeah.
What day is it? Like the 5th? I think it's the
15th.
What? No, it's not. It's in the beginning.
I don't remember. I'm looking it up right now.
Okay. I swear it's at the beginning. I think it's the 5th or the 7th.
If you see us at Megaplex, do not be afraid to come up and say hi.
Yes.
If you want a hug, I'll give you a hug. I don't know if she will.
If their hands are clean.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I will give them a hug.
If your hands are clean, we will hug you.
Oh, I hope it's cold in that hotel. That's all I can think about.
I'm sure it will be. It looks like a really nice hotel.
It does. I'm so excited that this is our first con. That it's this big. We wanted to go to, what was it, Anthrocon.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we didn't.
A lot of shit just went down at Anthrocon. I think that'll be the next episode, maybe?
Maybe. I have to do more research on it.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. It is the 5th or the 7th.
Yeah, what were you thinking the 15th?
I don't know. Good thing it wasn't the 15th, because I would have forgot.
Yeah. I think we should wrap up this episode.
I think so. We're at 45 minutes anyway.
Yeah. And I have to make sure we can edit it and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, we can talk about Anthrocon. We can talk about Anthrocon next episode.
Yeah. Let's do that.
I think we should record it every weekend.
Okay.
And then maybe we can post it on, like, Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to set a day for it, though.
Maybe we could use your Patreon as kind of the more furry part of the podcast. Like, they could get the furry parts of the podcast.
I like that. That's a really good idea. Because it's already a furry Patreon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right. That's a really good idea.
Like, we could bring it up, but we'll have full furry episodes in the Patreon.
That's a really good idea.
Thank you.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, God.
Okay, we're out.
Bye.